awesome. She like killed me, right?
I know, kickboxing is the best.
Serious stuff, man.
Super thirsty though.
You taste like pineapple.
That's funny because you kind of taste like vodka.
Oh! Courtney's too sweet.
Hot Tub Sleeper Picks Hot Tub Water. Available nowhere now.
Hey, fantasy football fans.
Welcome to week 7 of
Hot Tub Sleeper Picks.
We've all had 6 weeks to look at our teams.
That'd be 6 weeks of crying for myself.
Me too. Which is why paying attention to sleepers and the waiver wire is even more important now. True, but before we can move forward, let's look back at last week.
Ah, come on. Little's at least a win in PPR leagues.
Well, I'll go ahead and start it off this week with my sleeper pick, Mark Ingram, running back for the New Orleans Saints. I know a ton of you took him in the early half of your draft and may not consider this rookie a sleeper, but in all honesty, if you've been playing him until now, your record probably isn't above 500. This week, in front of the hometown crowd, Ingram gets to face off against the lowly, sorry Kristen, Colts. Indy is giving up 130 plus yards on the ground, and I expect Breeze and company to get a 3-touchdown lead before halftime. That means Ingram should have enough time and carries to earn his first 100-yard game. This rookie is going to have to help out a bunch more if the Saints have any chance of revisiting the Super Bowl. I think it all starts this week. Oh, and you can count on a touchdown to go with those 100 yards. Well, before I offer up my pearl of a pick, let's hop over to the bedroom.
Thanks, girls.
Yeah, so last week wasn't so great.
Do we even need to look?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get this week started off right. I'm gonna throw some love to someone who only hears a bunch of hate. You're most likely starting him anyway, but I'll say again, start Tony Romo this week. Regardless of his reputation or the team's record, Romo continues to consistently put up solid fantasy numbers. Couple that with a terrible Rams secondary, a banged-up starting running back, and a coaching staff feeling pressure to show their faith in their quarterback, and that equals a monster game for Tony this Sunday. Make sure he's in your lineup as he throws for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns.
You know, I like Tony. You know who I don't like? Well, for this Sunday at least. Maurice Jones-Drew, running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jags welcome Baltimore and their suffocating defense to town on Monday night. The Ravens defense has shut down the likes of Chris Johnson, Arian Foster, Rashard Mendenhall, Sean Green, and Steven Jackson. They just aren't allowing running backs to be a factor. I don't expect that to change this week, and Drew may catch a few passes out of the backfield, but he won't go very far with them. If you've got better options, make sure you use them this week.
Okay, that's it. Back to the hot tub.
Thanks, girls. Okay, my sleeper pick this week is John Beck, quarterback for the Washington Redskins. Now, there's a pretty good chance Beck isn't the starter when the Skins visit Carolina, but he should be. The BYU product isn't the flashiest, but can stand in the pocket and deliver the ball. This week's game is going to be high scoring and should find Beck with plenty of opportunity to amass some serious stats. The Panthers, led by Cam Newton, should put on a show for the hometown fans and score quick, limiting Washington's running game. While I do think Terrain Hightower and or Haley put up some good yards, it's going to come to Beck to put points on the board. When it's all said and done, I'm looking for a 3-touchdown and 220 plus yards kind of game from the former backup in his first start.
Yeah, you know, I still think you're crazy to not go with Curtis Painter this week. He finally discovered Wayne, and believe it or not, Dallas Clark remembered how to catch.
No. It's Cutler versus Tampa. Okay, be crazy on your own time, girls. Your quarterbacks, they don't have it.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so before I make my pick, let's head over to Ashley F. for this week's injury report.
Thanks, girls. This week, a big trade may just save your fantasy season. A concussion to Javid Best has forced the Detroit Lions to trade for Ronnie Brown. Expect Brown to quickly become the featured back behind Matt Stafford and company. If you are in need of a starting running back and have waiver priority, this is your lucky day. Grab him now, and if he suits up, don't be scared to get him in your lineup this week.
Finally, my sleeper pick this week is Montario Hardesty, running back for the Cleveland Browns. With Peyton Hillis's hammy flared up and a strong lack of commitment from the front office to the big back, I think we're going to start seeing a healthy dose each week of the second-year runner, so Shermer can evaluate the kid. This week, Seattle comes to town with its 7th best rushing defense. If Hillis doesn't play at all, I expect that game will be in the hands of Colt McCoy and his receivers. So, why should you play Hardesty? The former Volunteer is a bit of a beast and should help his Browns earn their 3rd of the year by limiting the amount of time the Hawks are on the field. I'm honestly expecting Montario to create a running back controversy this week as he puts 80-plus yards up with a TD. Cleveland is on its way to respectability, and I think this is one of the guys that's going to get him there.
Well, those are our picks for Week 7 of the 2011 fantasy season.
Now don't forget to like this video, just click that little thumbs up icon and let us know that you care.
And if you leave a comment, you could win some awesome Hot Tub Sleeper Pick swag. Congrats to Matt Plum, Texas.
And the easiest way to get Hot Tub Sleeper Picks gear is to leave a comment.
Yes, but you have to make it a good one.
That's our show.
Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Thanks for sticking around to hear me out. Last week's waiver wire was about Tim Tebow, and we're sticking with Denver again. Now that Brandon Lloyd has been shipped out to St. Louis, there's room in the starting lineup for Demaryius Thomas. The second-year player from Georgia Tech was the 22nd player taken in the 2010 draft and has shown some flashes of his super skill set. At 6'3", he's a pretty big wideout, and if he can stay healthy, he should provide Tebow with a legit big man down the field. A lot of people have forgotten about Thomas. Don't be one of them. Hey guys, all of us here at Hot Tub Sleeper Picks want to give a special shout out this week to Miss Juliana Rancic.
Hang in there, you have our love and support.
We really admire you, and you're an amazing inspiration to all of us.
Our thoughts and prayers are with you, and we know that you will definitely get through this.